Oh, man.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming on the show. Christopher...
Why do we have a podcast?
Can't even speak English. Christopher Difolco. Yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Just been chilling, just trying to find myself. You
Yeah?
know, for a
Trying to
couple
find
years.
yourself.
Yeah, I've been.
Where are you searching?
I'm searching deep, man.
Yeah? How deep?
Deeper than the ocean, dude. But
Yeah?
yeah. Can we start over?
What is up, guys? Welcome to the Man Cave Podcast. I'm here today with one of my lifelong best friends, Christopher Difolco. How you doing, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm great. Good to have you on the show. We got some whiskey here, so
yeah.
if you don't mind,
Cheers.
just a toast to one of the longest friendships I've ever had. Cheers, man.
Coming on a decade.
I know,
It's
coming on
crazy.
10 years, which is crazy. One of the coolest things, and when I was driving over here, I was thinking, like, it's just crazy to think that, like, we were friends in high school.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's so crazy to me.
Yeah, we didn't really know each other. And then senior year, or my senior year.
My senior year, I'd graduated. I was going to community college, and all my friends, like Nemo and Drew and everybody, they all moved out of Kansas, went to different colleges and stuff, and I was stuck. It was the first time in my life I was like lonely. I had no friends.
Yeah.
And you're still going to Olathe East, back in Olathe, of course.
Yeah.
And I ran into you one day, and we just started talking, and we decided to hang out. And it was from that moment on that we literally hung out every single
It
day.
was like, did we just become best friends?
Yeah, I just remember we were driving around Nottingham by the Green, freestyling. I can't remember like where I ran into or what it was, but basically somehow we ended up in your car driving around, and you were like, "Hey, do you?" Because we had rapped at parties before. It's like a big thing in
Yeah.
Kansas. Like everybody
Yeah,
raps
everyone
and
freestyles in
and we had
Kansas,
freestyled,
man.
and you're like, you knew that I rapped, and
Knew that I rapped.
and I knew you rapped, and you're like, "Hey, man, I just wrote like this new song. Do you want to hear it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And you put on an instrumental. The instrumental was
Man,
it's a
like
classic.
It's like a gangstar.
It's a
beat,
gangstar
man.
beat. What is it's the
Oh, man, above
the
the
clouds?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the one. And you just murdered it. I was like, holy shit, this guy's insane. And from that moment, not only was a great friendship born, but a rap group was born. TKP.
TKP.
The Crew Productions. It was the Kush Productions, and then our parents found out, and we had to change it.
Oh man,
It was a great time.
our
So
parents.
pretty much from then, we hung out every day. We created a rap group. Everyone thought we were idiots, which we were, but we were genius idiots.
Still are.
Very true. And I always kind of made like prank videos and like jackass style videos from like, you know, even the time I was in elementary school to middle school to high school. And, you know, our main objective was to become famous rappers.
Yeah.
But
that was the first thing.
On the side, we messed around and made some funny prank videos.
Yeah. Well, it's actually an interesting story because I remember back then you couldn't just monetize, like not just anyone could monetize
That's so
their
true.
YouTube channel. And
Yeah.
they reached out to you and called you and like said, we want to pay you to make YouTube videos. And then like from that moment on, we were like, let's get it. Let's go.
Exactly.
Let's get this money.
It was crazy. So, I mean, I read an article about boyfriend versus girlfriend. They had another channel, prank versus prank. And I learned that they were making like 6 figures on YouTube. And I was going to community college at the time, completely dropping out. Remember we used to celebrate when I got my
What was that?
academic probation letter from the dean?
On New Year's.
Yeah.
On New Year's, I remember you like, we were all drunk and you just like pulled out, you're like, I'm on probation.
Yeah, so I was taking college. I wasn't taking it seriously at all. And I saw this article and I was like, wow, you can make videos on YouTube and make money. This is crazy. So I knew that I was always kind of known, like in Olathe, as the guy that would make like stupid videos. And
What was
so
the video? Oh yeah, you and your friends would always go out and just like do jackass shit, huh?
yeah, and we do a lot of like stuff in a gorilla suit. That was like
Yeah.
the big thing. We'd terrorize people, like
remember
steal
the-
golf carts,
That's
climb
what
on,
I was just gonna
climb
say.
on top of Target.
The first time I ever heard of Dawson Gurley, this guy was stealing people's golf carts and driving away. Were you in a gorilla mask when you
Yeah,
were stealing
yeah.
the carts too?
Yeah, I was.
I can just imagine the way these golfers would react. Like,
Oh,
hey,
it was crazy.
my clubs.
We almost got charged Grand Theft Auto in 8th grade for that. But
Yeah.
luckily the cops were on our side, so
Yeah.
they're like,
they always seem to be on our side.
yeah. So that's a plus. But anyways, so we became best friends. Started making prank videos. The first one was sleeping in public, which is actually, I think that's on DOS 1923.
Mm-hmm.
That was my YouTube channel before Big DOS TV, and we uploaded probably only 12 videos to that channel.
Yeah.
But
with our little handy cam.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we would put out like maybe one video a month, maybe every 2 months we'd put out a video and whatever, and we
Yeah.
thought we were grinding and shit.
I know. I still remember one day you invited me over. I come down to the basement and you're like, "We need to celebrate." I'm like, "What? What just happened?" You're like, "We made 10 cents."
Remember, we went out and bought champagne with our fake IDs and
with
pop
our-
bottles.
Oh my
We were
God.
telling our parents, like, we're going to be rich. We made it.
There-
We made a dime.
My dad was like, "Chris, 10 cents? 10 cents? You're celebrating over 10 cents."
Like, you don't understand. It's from the interweb.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's such a. Me and Juan were talking about it today. It's such a normal thing to like. We were pranking the other day, and some girls like, "Are you YouTubing?" like people just
YouTubing.
People just know that everyone's trying to get big on the internet these days. It's
Yep,
kind of crazy.
it's
Like,
a thing.
Back then, it wasn't ever.
No one was doing it.
No, we were like the only ones.
And
doing
everyone
it back
thought
then.
that we were just
Oh
stupid.
man! And then their parents started to like our videos as
Yep.
we kept going, and
Yep.
it was just, man, it's a trip. Life's a trip, man.
I know. So we got into making videos, and you actually flunked out of high school, right? Like, you had to go to a special high school because your parents made you, because you would skip school every day for our rap
Flunk
group.
out- Okay.
You would skip school
Yeah,
every
you're
single
right.
day to come write raps with me and do other things that we shouldn't be doing.
Yeah. Well, then I went to online school and
Yeah.
at like Baser Linwood in Topeka. I wasn't in Topeka. I was online. But I
You were in my bedroom writing rap songs.
Probably. It's funny because my dad actually helped me with my homework. I mean,
Yeah.
shout out to Dad. I guess
Shout out to Tony
you know,
Difolco.
helping me live my dreams.
Hey, Tony, huh? Linda, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm wearing white shorts tonight.
He's
I'm
gonna
wearing
love
shorts
that.
tonight.
I was just talking to him on the way here. It's funny, man.
We should call him in sometime to the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
no,
even have
he's,
him as a guest.
They're coming out for 2 weeks in February.
Hell
so
yeah.
Maybe we could.
Have both of your parents on?
Yeah.
Let them like tell the stories about
I
us.
mean, if the viewers wanted to even see that,
I
don't-
feel like they would. Maybe they
Maybe.
could let us know in the comments.
maybe I don't know.
But I still remember the moment where you came over to my house, and this is back when we were trying to blow up on YouTube. The channel once again was DOS 1923, and I had a.
Is that
I
still
had-
up?
Yeah, it is. I had an epiphany.
Oh, yeah?
I had a sudden realization.
What's that?
And I was like, if I'm really going to blow up on YouTube, I got to have a better name. And I was like, what? I don't know what to call myself. So we were shooting baskets in my driveway, and we had a friend. His name was Big Matt. That's what everybody called him. He was
Matt
he was
Griffin.
even a little bigger than me.
Yeah.
And we were trying to think of like a name for my YouTube channel, and you're like, what about Big DOS? I was like, dude, that's kind of sick.
How that flows.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I could put the TV at the end of it, because everyone that we were trying to be like Vitaly and Fuzi? No, FuziTube doesn't have TV. There was
it
a couple
does.
other.
I don't know,
Did
actually.
it?
I'm not
There's
sure.
a few others that had TV behind
There
it.
was quite a few actually.
Yeah, and I was like, Big DOS TV, that's kind of sick. So you were a huge part in coming up with the name for the freaking channel.
It was just your nickname I gave you.
Yeah.
Man. You're just Big DOS. Like.
Yeah, and it flowed perfectly. It was like,
Yeah.
okay. And so long story short, I mean, we could probably talk for hours about our entire story, but basically, after you graduated high school and after I flunked out of 2 semesters of college, we had a friend that lived out here in Arizona, and he was going to ASU, and he was telling us about this school out here called CRAS, the Conservatory of Recording Arts and Sciences. And
Was that Alex?
that was
No,
Nemo.
Nemo. Yeah. Okay.
And he knew that we had this rap group, TKP, and we were.
He was part of it.
Yeah, I was trying to be a producer and a rapper and start a record label, and Chris was just flames with the bars. So
On occasion.
we were like, okay, we'll go out and we'll go to Crass and we'll work on a record label and rapping and everything. So basically, Chris ended up going to Crass. I wasn't able to because my parents were, a little hesitant.
A little bit more to the book.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
kind of want you to do it the way they did it.
Exactly, and I didn't have the funds to go there by myself. I was working at Circle K trying to save up, but I just couldn't. It was pretty expensive. It was like 18 grand for a 9-month program.
It's crazy, man. Circle K to this.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to me.
And so anyways, I convinced my parents to let me go to community college out here, and you were going to Crass, so we were able to come out and start at the same time. We got an apartment. A little shitty 1 or 2 bedroom apartment. It was like $600 a month.
So
We were
cheap.
both paying $300 a month.
And we were still struggling.
And
I
so
can't
we moved
believe
out
it.
here together, and we, started making videos. And the whole idea behind Big Dos TV was I wanted to film other people doing pranks. So you were like the star of Big Dos TV. I would go into grocery stores and film you like farting on people. And a lot of those videos have been removed, but that's
Yeah.
what kind of what it started as.
mean, that's- yeah.
I didn't want to be famous.
Yeah, no, at first you didn't. There was even a point in time where you were getting pretty big and you even thought about pursuing basketball.
I
you
remember
know?
that.
And going
That was
to
only
play
like
in-
10,000 subs.
Yeah, but I mean, still, that's
Back then it was big.
that was a big mark.
Mhm.
You know, like that. Am I gonna do YouTube? Is this what I want to do, or do I want to follow this other dream? You know,
I remember that. It's
And,
it's
you wanted
crazy
to
you
play
remember.
in Europe, right? Was it
Yeah,
Europe?
yeah. That's I wanted.
Is-
So
is
I started.
Tyler still playing?
Yeah, he is.
That's
Tyler
dope.
Siobhan, a few guys from high
Siobhan,
school play
nice.
there.
That's sick.
But yeah, so I decided that my basketball dreams weren't over, and I was going to quit YouTube to pursue playing basketball. And I practiced a little bit in my community college, Mesa Community College. And after about a week, I decided, okay, this isn't something I want to do. I'd rather be doing YouTube. So I'm glad I at least tried.
Well, at least you became Klay Thompson and started wetting threes. that way.
Now I incorporated basketball into my YouTube a lot.
Yeah, which is dope.
But yeah, that's kind of just the background of the story between us. I just wanted to share it because it's kind of cool. Like, fast forward 10 years, we're here, we're still doing, a lot of YouTube stuff, and it's been a journey, man.
Yeah, man,
It's been a crazy journey.
I actually went out and tried to shoot a prank the other day.
Yeah, how was that?
Yeah, it was fun with Joe.
Okay,
Joe Kresge, Sir Little Man.
that's right. He's the
um,
man.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I'm just trying to get that inner bitch out of me. I'm like trying
Just
to.
gonna rip it out.
But I started doing this prank called "You Look Familiar."
Okay.
And so I'm just like kind of like, do I know you? Like you.
Yeah,
have those
yeah,
pranks. And I was just saying like ridiculous shit, but it was like fun to me again. So
When is it coming out? I want to see it.
I mean, I have like 5 scenes. Joe just got a new camera, ADD. So the quality's gonna go up, and we're filming on Monday. So hopefully I can get it up sometime next week.
Nice. So you got the footage. You got enough for a full video?
Only 5 scenes. I was just trying to get back out there.
Okay,
like,
nice.
it'd
You
been like
got to spend another
2
day on it.
years. Like everyone wonders where I went. I had a kid.
I got some questions for you on that regarding that. So,
Okay,
so
I'll
we're
save
going to
that.
get to it.
All
But
right, yeah.
after we moved out here, we were going to school for a year, and you figured out Crass wasn't exactly what you wanted to do, and you moved back to Kansas. And I got to be honest, dude, the only reason why I stayed out here, because I was ready to leave too. I didn't really like it here. It was kind of lonely. We had so many friends back in Kansas.
Not many
and
in Arizona.
not many in Arizona.
Yeah.
So you ended up going back. The only reason why I stayed was because I was dating Kelly, and I was like, I think I'm going to marry this girl, which I fast forward to that. I ended up marrying her.
Well, you made the right decision.
Yeah. And so I was working on my YouTube channel at that point after you had left. And it's crazy because I really just like was by myself. After you left, I had no friends other than Kelly. So I was like, all right, I have nothing else to do. I'm just going to give this thing my all. And I did, and it worked somehow. And I met Cody, and that's how I met Angry Picnic, and we started filming together. And then fast forward like another 2 years, you moved back, me, you, that Angry Picnic, and That Was Epic all moved into a house together. And
What
that
an
was like
epic
one of the
house.
first YouTube houses ever.
Oh yeah.
And we all had our own YouTube channels, and we all just ended up doing our own thing, and it's been a crazy ride. So tell me about Chris Difolco, your YouTube channel. Socially Awkward is the name, right?
Or I don't even know.
You
what
fucking
I'm doing.
change it all the time.
Dude, I remember. I was just thinking about it. How at one point my name was the Lazy Prankster, and I should have
Was
just
it?
kept it at that.
Yeah, you should honestly change it back.
Should I?
So tell me about your YouTube channel, Chris. What's going on with it? Tell me about the name, because I don't even. Is it still Socially Awkward?
No, awkwardly social.
Okay, I got it backwards.
But I'm not doing that anymore. I just want to go by my name.
When's the last time you uploaded?
2 years ago, I think.
2 years ago.
I've been big chilling.
Well, hey, Cody, it's almost been as long as Cody.
I mean, he got out there and did his thing. Proud of him.
So tell me why you never really uploaded a lot. Because in my opinion, out of everybody that lived in the YouTube house, and I've told you this a million times, you're by far the funniest. You are by far the funniest out of any of us. And I think there's people that agree with that. I think most people agree with that.
I appreciate that. I'm a very anxious person, you know. I overthink a lot sometimes, and I've been really working on, you know, trying to just be myself and be comfortable in my own skin. And a lot of shit has gone on in my life where I had to just kind of step back. But I'm in this part of my life right now where I have a chance to do whatever I want. And I'm going to do it, whatever it is. I'm just trying things right now. And I mean, if it's a fantasy football podcast, like something I'm really passionate about, or if I want to go back and do pranks and skits, I just want to have fun. That's all I want to do.
Do you ever see yourself going back and like really like releasing a lot of stuff and trying to make something of it?
Oh yeah, man.
Because you have the potential to do that.
I think about it every day, man. I've been really busy with work and stuff, but I have so much time, and yeah, I do see myself portraying a good YouTube channel.
Tell me about where you're working right now. That was epic, right?
Yeah, I'm working with Juan.
How has that been?
Dude, it's been awesome, you know.
You guys have been killing it. I mean,
we've been grinding, you know.
You guys have great ideas. The quality has been amazing. I mean, the channel's been really blowing up over the last year.
I love it, man. Like, he gives me so much time to do whatever I want to. Like, he's trying to like push me to really work on my channel, and I really appreciate that from him. And you know, you, Cody, and Juan, Rolando, all those guys are all my best friends. So it's great to, you know, work with one of my best friends.
That's awesome, man. That seems like it's a lot of fun. You guys do a lot of traveling, and you know, you were just in Florida with Ross Creations. How was that?
That was awesome. Ross is a cool guy, man. He's a goof.
He definitely is. I filmed with him before. Like, I think he might be the best prankster on YouTube right now.
Yeah,
he has the most creative ideas.
Yeah, no, I would totally agree. He's a talented guy. He knows that ironic side of comedy very well.
No, his ideas are so like they contradict each other, you know?
Absolutely.
Like it just like doesn't make sense, but it does.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
He did like locking my keys in my car while he was like inside his car, and he called the guy to come get it. He's like, I locked my keys in my car, and he's inside of it.
It's just like he's just at play when he's at work, you know? He's just, you can tell and that's why if you can really just have fun with it, I'm sure like that's a big part of what the viewers like.
So speaking of Ross Creations, I think that's a great example to you. He's somebody that was doing pranks like 8 years ago, and he was like blowing up, and then he stopped because he got I think his circumstances were different. He got arrested for a couple of videos, and he stopped uploading for like 4 or 5 years.
I think it was like 1 or 2 years. Was it 4 years?
He stopped uploading for a long time.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was at least 4 years.
And he had long hair back then.
And then he made a crazy comeback just recently.
Yeah, you know, I didn't really even know about him before I met him. Like, I knew like 5 to 10 videos, and after hanging out with him, I just went and binge watched all of his shit.
Okay,
'cause it's just funny, man. I've been getting back into watching pranks and stuff again. I've been busy with other shit, but now I'm trying to get inspired.
Hell yeah! I mean, I think that you know that's something that you could do, and a great example of success that I really see, like. I picture you doing the same thing, like just saying, all right, fuck it, this is what I'm going to do. Start uploading consistently every single week, because that's what he did. And it took him like, you know, almost a year of doing that before it really happened. But now he's like on top, dude. His views are through the roof.
Oh, yeah.
And I think you have the potential to do something like that. So I wish you luck on your journey with your new, well, not your new prank channel, your old prank channel.
Pretty much a new prank channel. But
are you gonna
the new me?
Are you gonna stick with the same name, or are you gonna change it?
I think I'm just gonna be Difolco. Just gonna be myself, man.
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. The lazy prankster is pretty good.
You know what? That's one to consider. Absolutely.
So tell me more about what's happened along the way. You have a daughter, Macy. How's that been? She's awesome, by the way.
And I probably would have given up if it weren't for her. 100%. Like it looks like I have given up.
Kids change you, man.
They do, man. And you want to give them the life that they deserve. And I have this platform. I have such a big foundation, you know, 45K. Like, I used to think, oh, that's nothing. All my friends are way bigger than me. Like, fuck this, you know?
Right.
But no, that's amazing. Think about 45,000 people. That's like
They
a Post Malone concert.
Yeah, I almost fill up
like,
the Chiefs Stadium.
Like, so you gotta think, you gotta be grateful, and you gotta work hard, and that's just the attitude I'm trying to get to right now. So, but yeah, no, I love having a family. I love Tierra and Macy, and everything's going really well. And Macy's growing up so fast, and Miles and Macy are good friends. Life just gets cool. Everyone thinks it's not going to get cooler.
It's cool
as you
growing up.
Get older, but it's pretty cool.
I mean, as long
it.
as you don't work a 9 to 5.
Yeah, well, I mean,
and that's not always the case, but I mean, you know.
Well, I mean, you can. I mean, if you like what you do, maybe your 9 to 5 is
true.
Is good.
I mean, I technically work a 9 to 5, but
kinda,
you know,
you're
I mean
in the
more of
office.
like a traditional, like desk job. I feel like a lot of people are unhappy with that, but
Yeah.
you know, that's great, man. I'm really happy for you that you have all that going on in your life, and you're happy and everything's going great. And I just want you to fucking upload.
I will, just because you said that, and now the viewers are waiting for it, and I will. But man, I mean, likewise to you, man. You've done some awesome shit. You created Daily Dropout. You always talked about how you wanted to have your own frat house, you know, back in the day.
Yep.
And just seeing you, like you made a vision board. You did a bunch of cool shit that I look up to and that I'm trying to do now. So
I appreciate
use
that.
you as an inspiration, and it's just sick that we're best friends.
Hell yeah,
you know?
dude. Absolutely. I'll drink to that.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. What else you been up to? Like any, as far as like entertainment goes? I know you're a
man.
big sports guy.
So
You're a
much
big like
fantasy
comedy
football.
guy.
So much fantasy football.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like the fantasy football genius.
I'm
You're like
sure
the
you-
mastermind.
I'm sure you always get notifications of me picking up people, dropping people,
Chris literally makes about 40 trades or 40 roster moves a day.
transactions.
It's
whatever.
horrible.
Yeah.
You gotta delete the app.
Dude, you can just turn off the notifications. But right now I'm getting ready for the fantasy playoffs. Me and Luke are really big into that. Been playing some video games too. Been playing some COD, and then just plotting the future and trying to get out there. Man, Joe probably hates me because sometimes I don't make it out there.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of busy, but we're getting there. We just got some good equipment. So
Hell yeah,
Get some
dude.
good quality
you,
shit
you
out
said you've
there.
been watching a lot of pranks lately. Who you been watching?
Ross, your old videos, Juan's
My old videos.
Oh man,
Dude, people
there's-
come up to me and they're like, dude, I used to watch you in like middle school. I'm like, wow, I feel old as fuck. They're like, you have a beard.
dude, it's crazy.
Who else? Who else you watch?
Shoot, Cody. I mean,
Yeah, Cody hasn't uploaded in a year though.
you know what? I've been watching a lot more skits.
Okay.
I just found this really funny one on SNL, their newest episode, or the Dave Chappelle episode, and yeah, man, just watching a whole bunch of shit.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, what have you been watching? What have you been getting into?
You know, I've been watching a lot of Netflix shit. There's a new show called Barbarians that I've been
Oh,
checking
yeah?
out. I've seen literally like everything, so I'm watching something else new like every single week. There's actually a new show that I just started watching. You got to pay for it, which sucks, but I paid for one episode and I thought it was great. It's called like Locked Up in Love, and it's about you've seen it? Have you seen it?
About how they try
Yeah.
to like
It's
fall
like-
in love after the lockup?
Well, no. It's
Or
where
when they
they
get out of prison,
They're
right?
dating like while they're in prison,
Yes.
and it shows like, okay, this guy's been in prison for 18 years, and 4 years ago he met this lady on a dating site, and they've been dating for 4 years, never met while he's in prison, and this girl's been like saving herself for him, and she goes, picks him up from prison, and they basically document the next like year of their lives, and it's like, holy shit.
I've been watching that. Yeah, I've been watching
That's
that. It's
crazy.
Yeah, I didn't have to
Could
pay
you ever
for
date
it, though.
somebody in prison?
I mean, I don't know, man. Probably not.
For me, only if I was married, you know, like.
You would date someone in prison if you were married?
No, like if the person I was married to went to prison,
Oh, okay.
I would never just be like, oh, I'm gonna
yeah.
look at like. There's all these
Yeah,
websites
no.
for like inmates and stuff.
It's weird. Do they get the internet? Like, how do
I don't know. That's what confuses me.
I don't know, man. It's like it's a weird show. Like it's kind of cool too how they like some of them actually end up falling in love.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
So I think we can all agree that 2020 has maybe been one of the worst years of all time. But there's been something very, very special about 2020, and you know what that is, right?
What is that?
Come on, you know what that is.
No.
The only good thing of 2020.
Weed's legal? Is that it?
No, bro. The Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
Yes, dude. Oh my god. Wow,
So
I'm
I got
dumb. How did I
something
forget
special
that?
for us right here in
Oh,
my
yeah?
pocket.
What's up? Oh, okay.
Some little Chiefs shot glasses that
All
we're gonna
right.
use right now.
Let's do it.
So you down for a Chiefs victory shot?
Absolutely, bro. What a moment. What a
It
moment.
was right here in this very man cave.
Oh, man.
I remember I cried, bro.
I'm surprised we didn't get a noise complaint.
I actually cried.
Yeah. No, I remember. Oh my god, I remember you were legit crying when they won.
Special moment.
Very, very. We're very lucky to see that this early in our life.
And now we've seen it all for Kansas sports. We've seen Kansas Jayhawks, the Royals. We've seen the Chiefs.
Now we just need an NBA team.
I know,
Like,
right?
what the hell?
Do you see Toronto Raptors are trying? Patrick Mahomes and the mayor of Kansas are trying to convince the Raptors to move to Kansas City this year.
Oh my god, that'd be so
Did you hear about
awesome.
that?
Yeah, no.
Because of the coronavirus, they can't be in Canada crossing the border back and forth. So due to those regulations, they're looking for a place to play in the United States.
That would be huge.
Wouldn't that be fucking crazy?
I remember the Trailblazers were looking at Kansas City at one
Were they?
point too. Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't okay? The Supersonics?
I can't remember, but I went to go see. There was like a game that was going on. They were testing out the Sprint Center. So.
Nice. Well, hey
All right.
man, to the Chiefs.
To the Chiefs. I need a chaser.
That was a little sloppy. So
Woo! Thank you, Patrick.
you're welcome. Hey, can you believe that it's gonna be coming up on 5 years since the drop of the album?
Oh my God, man!
I think we need to do another album.
Sophomore album.
I think so.
Bro.
And there's people, a lot of the younger fans don't know that we did an album, like Bradley Buell here. Freaking 18-year-old. He was 13 when that shit came out.
Wow.
We were in
I feel
Vegas.
old.
We were in Vegas and we were like talking about the album. I think Steven started playing one of the Ernie songs on his phone. And Brad's like, "Who's this?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's Ernie." I'm like, "Who's Ernie?" But like, "It's Dawson, bro." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I did a whole album." And the younger people don't even know this. We were number 12 on the iTunes top charts.
Yeah, we passed Logic and G-Eazy.
We
for
passed
a day.
Logic and G-Eazy,
in
baby.
their prime.
Yeah, right after their albums dropped.
Yeah, I think they had theirs up for a couple weeks.
I
so.
still remember us walking to the bar, and we had the pre-ordering. So that's what helps you climb the charts. Is you can get like so many pre-orders over say 2 months. You're promoting it, you're getting these pre-orders, and as soon as it hits midnight, all those pre-orders are combined into that one day. So we're walking to the bar. We were celebrating because we were dropping the album the next day. So it was me, you, Luke, and Cody, I believe.
I remember that. We went to
we were
the
walking
pub.
there, and on the way there, it hit midnight. And we checked the iTunes charts, and we were at number 12. I was like, holy shit, bro. We're number 12 on the charts. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, man, we're going to number 1.
Dude, that was so insane. But nothing beats performing on Futuristic's birthday.
That was the
when we
best.
came
Was it his
out.
birthday?
It was his birthday concert. And,
No way.
It's so sick that he let us,
He let us. That's our first concert ever. He let us
we
open
opened
up for him.
For the 2,500 people, dude.
It was sold out at 2,500, but they let in 500 extra people, so it was 500 more over capacity. It was 3,000 people in that small little. It was like a double. It was like 2 levels. It was actually Casamigos. The bar in Scottsdale is now what that used to be the concert venue. Live Wire. It was sick, dude. It was a sick venue.
Oh, man, yeah, in Scottsdale.
There's like that giant eagle, like that metal eagle.
For a day for a night, I was famous. You know?
It was crazy.
I was going around taking pictures with people and like.
We came out on scooters.
Razor scooters. We can't imagine these nerds just coming out on
So for
Razor
those of you who don't
scooters.
know, Ernie and Chris, I was Ernie. Chris was Eugene. It's a
Yes.
nerd characters. It's a comedy rap album called Ernie's Journey. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. You can check it out. You can listen. But basically, we did a comedy album as nerds, and we performed with Futuristic. We rode out on scooters. We're dressed in like tiny little short shorts with shirts tucked in with giant like cat prints on them and nerd glasses. We rode out on scooters, and we just killed it, bro. We did a
Dude.
3-song set, and we freaking murdered it.
I still remember us practicing in the garage. Like, dude, this
Yeah.
is about to be real.
Dude, I almost lost my voice. We were practicing so much because I was
Yeah.
so nervous. I remember your friend Johnny picked us up and took us there,
Uh-huh.
and I was shitting bricks, dude. like I was so fucking nervous. I don't know if
Yeah.
you were feeling the same.
Oh my God!
I was like, I've never
butterflies.
performed in my life, and we're about to do a sold out show right now.
Man, you go back to that video, that vlog though.
Yes,
And just look how
that is
dope we look.
one of my favorite vlogs. You guys can actually watch this. This was before the album actually came out, so I didn't include any of the music from the album in the video. But if you guys looked up, I believe on Big DOS Vlogs, it's called My First Concert Ever.
That's exactly what it was. I'm pretty sure. But I just remember that's the best high I've ever gotten in my
Dude,
life.
you were going nuts afterwards. You were so stoked, and
Dude.
so was I. You were just like, I'm doing this shit the rest of my life.
Oh, I remember, man. And Devon Terrell was so cool too. He was just like hella inspirational.
Yeah.
Like he knew I was nervous, and he was like, "No, you're good, man. Everything's cool." And,
Yep.
like, just cool to get that vibe like we were rappers for a day.
It was crazy, dude. We got, dude, just talking about it, man. We got to do another album.
100%.
We could do it. We could do a 5-year anniversary 420 drop, but if we're gonna do it, we got to start now.
Bro, I gotta hit my boy Forbes up. I did a freestyle for him
Okay.
as Eugene, and I was like, "We're back."
Forbes, that's a dope name.
It's a dope name. He has some sick.
He makes
music.
beats?
He makes beats, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I freestyled when I had a few White Claws and killed it. So I would love to make another album. I think that'd
I've
be
been
sick.
thinking of making another album using all of my characters because I have the redneck character, I have the nerd character. Who else? There's a few other. I have the gangster character of myself.
There's gotta be
which
some more.
Me and the gangster character are pretty much the same people, you know?
Yeah, you're thug as fuck.
Yeah. So I was thinking of making a album called Personality Disorder where each character does like 3 songs. That way
That'd be
it's
cool.
not just like the last album was like all nerd.
Yeah.
So maybe like switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe you could even have just a song of yourself.
Yeah, like 3 songs of myself.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's a really good idea.
I always loved making music, but I always knew that I kind of sucked. Like I have good flow. I
don't
not
suck.
good flow. I have decent flow. I have
If
really
you sucked, you wouldn't have done nerd raps in Bay Area.
well. I'm good with the nerd voice. Like I think personally, actually, my best like musical attribute is like writing lyrics. Like I'm really good at that.
you are.
But
This guy had notebooks.
full notebooks.
Like, he was
yeah.
like Slim Shady, man.
I used to read the dictionary.
Yeah, yeah.
But-
Eminem was a huge inspiration.
My biggest flaw is my voice. I don't have a good like rapper voice.
You don't have a good singing voice.
I don't have a good sing. I can't sing for shit. But even rapping, like I don't have a good rap voice.
Well, no, there were some songs that you really did kill. Like,
I think as Ernie because I changed my voice. Like
With Ernie, I'm rapping like this, and I can make it sound funny and cool at the same time.
yeah, but you remember? I remember our stupid song,
What song?
Colorado.
yeah,
But
you
like-
you have a good rapper voice. I don't really have that.
I thought you did better in that.
No, I
song.
disagree. I think yours is way better.
Well, I haven't rapped for.
Are we having a bromance?
Oh, yeah,
You're
it's
so
a-
much
it's a-
better than me.
it's a
Oh
bromance.
no, you're so much better. Oh,
No, but man, I only just freestyle in the car. I could get back into it though.
yeah. I think it'd be fun.
I haven't even like really freestyled with any of my friends lately.
You're inspiring me right now to do it.
Okay, well then we're gonna do it.
Cause I'm gonna have some downtime in January because I'm getting another surgery. So I think that'd be a great time for me to write some flame ass shit.
Nice, man. I'm working like part time right now, so let's get it.
Ooh, Hell yeah, man! I'm down. We should do it. What would the name of the album? I mean, Personality Disorder. Is that what it would be?
We could do an EP as the Nerds if we wanted to too.
True.
We could do whatever we want.
True.
I
Or even just a few singles just to start. You know.
like Personality Disorder.
I like Personality
I had to
Disorder.
burp. I had to burp. Oh man.
Hell
yeah. I'm so down, man. I love rapping.
So, one very important question I have for you.
Okay.
Do you think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl again this year?
I do. I think.
Do you think there's even going to be a Super Bowl?
Yeah, there is, but I don't know if the season will continue, which could be kind of sloppy for fantasy football. But
I mean, they're not doing it right. Like, look at how the NBA did it. They
They-
did it
they-
right.
they did it
NFL
right.
is slacking.
yeah, they don't care too much. They've been letting things go through lately. Like they haven't canceled any games since like week 2, if you think about it.
Yeah.
They started canceling a bunch of games, but I heard that if the season were to get canceled, they would add 2 teams in each division or 2 teams.
They do
to each-
16-team playoffs.
Yeah. But so I do believe that there will be a playoff and there will be a Super Bowl, and the Chiefs will take that Super Bowl victory.
Dude, if we go back to back, I'll cry all over again.
Oh man, double the tears. I'm so excited, dude. I love this team more than anything.
So one thing that I ask everybody before they leave this podcast is, you see all the jerseys in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get to keep one for personal keepsakes.
I get to keep one?
You get to keep one for personal keepsakes that you never sell. You have in your house the rest of your life. You get to keep one solely for investment purposes. Which two are you taking?
One that I just want and one that I can sell for investment.
Yeah.
Frick.
Because I know you know all of these.
Yeah. Man. I'm gonna go personal first because I'd have to think about the investment. Personal. I'm gonna go with Tyreek Hill because he's my favorite football player.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He's number one wide receiver right now. He's been doing that. He's the cheetah. He is a huge part of our offense, and that's who I would go for that. Investment wise, I mean, I would go this guy right here, Michael Jordan with the basketball.
Okay.
I mean, if you think about it, he was like the first GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
He's better than LeBron. I don't care what you say. Michael Jordan will be he's always better than LeBron. No question. You can't even compare the two. Michael Jordan is better. Talk to me when LeBron has 7 rings.
Yeah.
If LeBron gets 7 rings, I will admit that he's better than Michael Jordan. If he ties them and gets 6, I will tell you that Michael Jordan is better. Michael Jordan has been to 6 championships and never lost. How many has LeBron been to? 9?
I think
10?
9 or 10, something like that. You know more about basketball than
And he's
I do.
only won what? He just won his 4th. I think he's 4 and 6.
I mean, I'm starting to rethink this because I'm a football guy for this investment. I don't know, man. Patrick Mahomes jersey.
True, but I tell you this: the
Michael Jordan's the GOAT.
NBA memorabilia is worth way more than the NFL.
That's right, which is very surprising to me because
It's not surprising to me. Think about like
and-
sneakerheads and like all these hype beast type. Like everything is like basketball based. Like you wear basketball sneakers, like that's sick. You don't wear football shoes.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that because like NFL is
Basketball is
like
more
the
of
American sport.
but basketball is more of a culture.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Not a lot of countries
Have football.
have
Basketball
football.
is
Yeah.
worldwide.
So investment wise, that makes a lot of sense actually.
yeah.
So yeah, I'd go MJ. I mean, the ball is protruding. It's pretty sick. So I mean,
Hell yeah, dude.
I think that would be a big sell one
All
day.
right, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming on the show. Where can the people find you at?
Chris Difolco, everything.
On Instagram,
Instagram,
YouTube,
Twitter,
Google,
YouTube. I'm just Chris Difolco. I'm just
Tinder.
me. Tinder, yeah. I mean, not right now, but I'm just kidding. But yeah, find me everything just Chris Difolco. Just
All right, man.
Trying to get some new shit out there, you know.
Chris, thanks for coming on the show. It's been great talking to you, reminiscing over the old times, and it's been great being such good friends with you over the last 10 years.
Hey,
Man.
I love you, bro.
I love you too, man. Appreciate you as a person. Cheers.
Likewise, bro. Peace out.